Hello. Hello, this is Mary Lisa of Stitchin Blues, and this is my channel for all love of embroidery cross stitch. Uh, Thank you for joining me. It's a beautiful Sunday today, and it's a little bit brisk. I'm here in Olive Branch, Mississippi at my shop, FAD Needlework in Olive Branch, Mississippi. And it's a little bit nippy out there, but the sun is shining, which makes it so nice because I do like the winter. You have to have that winter to come to spring to appreciate spring, and then you get summer here in the South, and you really then appreciate winter. So, with that, this my channel is all about my love of embroidery. I go from the gamut of cross stitch, surface, counted canvas, and I am venturing now into needlepoint. I'm just trying my best to understand all kinds because my first love is cross stitch, and so I'm going to go over some of my fully finishes, and then I've got some of my whips, and I have a new start I'll share with you guys. But my first one is the Gathering Berries by Fiberlicious, and I really liked it. I had done a big project, and I think it's in here somewhere, or was, and I got kind of like bummed out, and I wanted to do something quick and easy. This was quick and easy, and it was fun, and I love it. And I had this material. I debated about it. It looked big, but I think it really comes across well with it, and so I'm really happy with this. I haven't started the next one, which is Gathering Berries. This is Gathering Cloves, and I love the 4-leaf clover because it's one of my lucky signs. This one was a freebie, and I think you've seen it, but now it's fully finished in a frame I got off the clearance rack. You just never know where you'll find these bargains, and I just laced it up myself and threw it in. But I enjoyed it. I forgot who that was by. I'll list it below. This one, my next one I want to show is, I love it. It's so cute. This is Little House Needleworks Peter Pumpkin Eater. Happy Peter is what it's called, but I use from Stash, and everything was from Stash. And I think I should have done I didn't pay attention. I just wrote it down. I should have reversed these two, but the frame is off a clearance, and it was a black brown, and I didn't like it, so I painted it this off-white and put this antique lace. I didn't have anything on hand to feed just this, so we just use this one. And that's one of the things, as a stitcher, if you want to finish yourself, think a little bit outside the box. I like this. Well, let me take this back. I painted it because I like the frame, the style with Peter, but I didn't like the color, so I painted it, but it was too big, and I was going to center it, and so I found this antique lace, which there again I collect from estate sales. You can go to Goodwill and find just some cheap stuff, and I found it made a really, really cute finish. So now Peter is really cute. I like him. This one I know I've shared with you before. This is Faith of the Heart, excuse me. And it's by With Thy Needle and Thread. Now, I did this on coffee dyed gingham, 28 count. But, and I did it all over one. That was scary, but I really like the finish. I will say I'm not extremely happy about my framing now. I picked the framing, it's all on me. I've got to rethink this, but here's my fully finished one. And you can tell me what you think on it. I'm sorry about the blinds coming through, but I mean, you can see, I'm trying to see how it looks like that. I'm thinking I'm just going to get a frame to come into here, a picture frame, and do away with the mat. I like the frame and everything, and I can use the frame somewhere else, so I'm not worried about having a frame. I am kind of disappointed that I spent all this money having it professionally framed, and it was my own fault because I chose the mat and everything. It wasn't the framer's fault. So those are all my fully finished. And now I will show you my whips that I've got going here. Where is this one? I think it's, oh, where did I put it now? There he is. I've been working on the Ladies Garden Journal by Summerhouse Stitchworks, and I'm on Johnny Jump Up. I've only got one more after this, and then I can work on, I've got Marigot left, and then I can start working on the accordion box, which is why I wanted to do this. I ran out of Classic Colorworks, was that right? Blue corn. Yeah. And so I'm kind of waiting right now. It is straight, by the way, but it's just not in that. It looks good. It really stitches fast. I just got to do the border, but it's mainly in blue corn, and I've ordered some from the distributor and waiting on it to come in. So this will be done, and I can move on to Marigot, and I can't wait. I love dimensional stuff. So this will be fun to show, because I'm really hoping, I won't promise, that the next time I do a video, I will have it fully finished. I won't guarantee that. But my next one is I've been working on My Dear Heart. And I know you've seen the finished piece of the heart, which is a small one. I teased myself, let me do something small. And these pins I got, we made it, we did those ourselves, I think. Well, no, I can't remember. We did some pins, and I think those pins, I think we painted those pins. That's what I can't remember. And then I am working, I've got the border done on My Fair Heart, My Dear Heart. So I can start working on the actual sampler, and it is really nice. I'm really excited to do that. And the next thing, let me go down here. I am working on, this has been something I'm working on, and I kind of messed up a little bit, but I sort of fudged it. Well, I didn't fudge it. This is United We Stand. It's a Blackbird exclusive to I believe fans of Blackbird on Facebook, and I've enjoyed it. But there's a lot, what I keep putting this down is that there's a lot of little stuff, you know, kind of going back and forth on small things. It wears you out. That's the only word. It wears you out. You do like 4 stitches and change colors, 5 stitches. And so I've been trying to figure out, as you can see, I'm not halfway done, but I'm getting there. I don't think I've started this one. I brought the Winter Rose Manor, which I haven't really started, and I'll show you those, but I should wait till the next part, but I'm here and it's already in my hand. Winter Rose Manor, and it's really pretty, but I'm using called for threads, and this is meadow grass from Seraphim, excuse me. And these are my threads that I've got to go with it. And I thought they would look really nice. And this has got like a green tinge to it like this. And I didn't have the called for, because they called for Brenda's Brew Linen by R&R, and I couldn't get it. And so I got this, and that's the one thing I've learned from other floss tubers and other cross stitchers who come in the shop. You can change your ground fabric to what you want. Just throw, and I never would have done that prior to really doing floss tube and watching floss tube. So thank you, floss tube. It really has expanded my knowledge of embroidery and stitch. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with following exactly what the designer has designed, because they've taken all the care to make sure the colors are right and everything. But sometimes the color isn't what you like, or you can't find, especially during COVID, there was a thread and fabric shortage. So you just had to kind of like, I want to do this, so what can I do? So just kind of keep that in mind. The next one, let me get this out. I want to thank everybody on my Instagram, Stitchin Blues, who helped me decide. I am working on, get this. This is Cure de Baco, I cannot say it, but this is Lavender Farm. I've been admiring it. And I had two colors of fabric. I had Wild Honey Weeks, and I had Pistachio, and everybody voted, and pretty much Wild Honey won. And it's a 37 count, and this is what it looks like now. I think the heart shows up better in person than on the video, so don't be afraid. And I'm using the called for thread, but not the fabric. But this is very close to what they have there, which they use a light mocha. I don't know who by, but that's kind of gives you the idea of what they're using. But look at the pops of the lavender. Isn't that just, it just really, and I did that in a couple hours. I was leisurely doing this. And what else is under here? Oh yeah. This is something as a schoolhouse sampler by Not Forgotten Farm, Descending Sun. And I've been working on this, and I've done quite a bit. And this is where that house. I'm trying, by doing the diagonal, I'm trying to, I've got an overdye. I'm trying to lay out the brick a little bit where it's just not running in this way. I kind of wanted to do it this way. I'm playing, I'm learning, trying to do something, but it's going to be really pretty, I think, when I'm done. But I just got to work on that brick. My next piece is an oldie. This is, and I want to, I don't know where I got hooked. Well, I do know. Gulf Coast Stitcher introduced me to Charlie Harper patterns, and I'm doing this one. Now, all of these dots are stitched. I'm not going to do that. It's just too much. But I am, I'm using, I can't even remember what I grabbed now. But this was some new fabric I got. Let's see if I can put something behind it. And he's looking really good. And I'm just going to go in and put a few flakes myself. So this should be done. And it's really, well, it's a lot of filling. So as you can see, just a little bit, but he is looking really good. I'm really happy with him so far. And I do that at night while watching. This is one of my home projects. I work at home and try to watch television and all that. Now, I have got two projects that are not cross stitch. One is by the Shiny Needle Society. It's a guy who I forgot how I got into them, but it's wonderful. And then they had this, and I was very attracted to this. I don't know why. It's just really vibrant. And it's called Field of Gold by Orna Willis. Now, they're already on lesson 5 or 6, I think. I'm on lesson 1. I hadn't finished lesson 1 yet. But look, let me get something behind it. Look how pretty that is. The colors and everything. I think as I finish this, I'll share, you'll see a difference in that. The other thing, okay, where is it? It's right here. I've stacked stuff on it. I bought this cross stitch pattern, or not cross stitch, needlepoint piece years ago. And I'm working on him now. I'm doing the bee in this. Now, I've got the blue, and I'm going to do all of these hatches in a metallic gold. And hopefully that'll look really good. If not, I'll figure out what I need to do. But I'm trying to get myself to understand needlepoint a little better because I don't know much about it. So scissor case, I have to buy some special scissors. And the other thing, I am really, really excited about this. I know most of you are many of y'all are very aware of the Royal School of Embroidery out of England. They are been around, hundreds of years, probably 100, I think. I can't remember. But they have, with COVID happening, they started offering classes via Zoom. And I've signed up for 2 classes. One is a present to my husband, and he knows about it because I had to show him. Because he goes, "What'd you get from England?" Because I got the pattern. But I am so excited to be able to take classes from a Royal School of Embroidery. And if you do have the opportunity, just Google it and go out to the website and see what they have. It is a phenomenal place. And to be able to do a class I can't afford to go to England right now. No one can go to England, and it's shut down. But if I ever get a chance to go, I will go visit. But I am going to do, this is black work, and I don't know if you're familiar with it. It's really just a straight stitch, and you do different levels to get the coloring and everything. And it's smaller than I thought it was going to be. But you get, this is the whole kit, including, here, maybe this will show better. Including, I know I saw it. No, this one didn't have it, but the other one did. But I'm really excited about this, to do this. And It's really, I mean, a nice kit. If you get a chance, please look into them. And this is the other one. Let me see if I can get a picture of. Yeah. I love the color. I'm drawn to the color. This is another one in which it is being from the Royal School. This is surface embroidery kind of. It's straight stitches basically to make the pattern. This is different because it's, I don't even know how to describe that, but isn't it gorgeous? The Kingfisher. I'm just real excited to take this one too. So as I do these classes, and hopefully I keep up with it better than I'm doing with the Fields of Gold, which once I get going on the Field of Gold, you just go and it's real easy. I didn't realize it was counted canvas, how easy it is. But with this, this is basically everything I'm working on. And I've made a promise to myself to focus on getting at least 3 projects finished and hopefully progress on others. I really shouldn't have started this lavender farm, but he was so cute and he is going cute fast. So I'm going to, lucky for me, I have classes, I have projects I do here at the shop, and I have projects I do strictly at home, like Charlie Harper, the Redbird. And that kind of makes it nice. I'm not going back and forth. So I'm trying my best. With that, everything is going great. I want to thank everybody who has come into the shop and emailed us and even telling people. We are real excited about the opening of our shop. We have fabric. We do not have that online, but you can call us and we can show you pictures and whatever. I can maybe do a Zoom, and you can Zoom through, and I can give you a personal tour of the shop if you want. Just let me know, and I can set that up anytime, and you can watch that. That's something new. I'll be glad. That's a thought right now. Give me a call, give me an email, or talk to me. Said you would like to have a Zoom set up and you can do a personal tour. We're actually now working on our classrooms and it'll be ready for the summer, I'm hoping. They should be. They just got to paint one room. So we're real excited about that. Miranda's, my daughter's, is working hard on her designs and they're doing very well. So with that, I want to let you go and enjoy your day. Go stitch outside if you're in an area that's really pretty. I wish I could go outside and stitch, but this one has to be in the shop today. So with that, you have a blessed day and just stitch and look at the Royal School. And I bid you good day, and I will see you next time. Thank you for joining me, and subscribe if you like what you're seeing.